Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Now welcome to another episode of Climb to Master. Today we're doing one of the point of view commentaries that I'm playing live, but I do a commentary over my point of view. Bring up the loading screen so you can see it's a Diamond 1 game. We're currently Diamond 1 42 LP. So yeah, everyone's in Diamond 1 apart from, well actually 3 of the enemy team. One of which, the Hecarim, is in promo to Diamond 1 himself. But yeah, the game is in session. I will say the loading screens nowadays are ridiculously quick. I don't know if anybody else has experienced it, but it's really, really quick. And I will say, hopefully it doesn't happen this game. But the way that I record these, just to kind of say, I'm watching the footage through my video file. And occasionally, weirdly, it freezes every now and then. So hopefully there's no desync of what I'm saying to then having the footage in the editing. Hopefully it'll be fine. Anyway, we're waiting in a bush for the enemy team because the enemy team comp has got quite... It's not an incredible invade, but they've got a Thresh. You know, it's a hook champion. Hook champions love invading, so prepare for the invade, I guess. Now, the annoying thing is our Pyke was AFK, so even if the enemy team came, we would have had to be careful. We would have had to run away. Also, just to point out in the bottom left, again, this was recorded during the 9-hour stream. And obviously that timer was going up and down depending if people subbed and all that stuff. And I'd say that stream went very well. I enjoyed it. Normally I don't do 9 hours, and I will say the next day I actually did wake up with a pretty bad back because I'm not normally doing 9 hours hunched over playing games. So I think, you know, learning and experiencing stuff like that, doing that again, which we definitely will do, it's just stretching the back every hour or so because I probably just didn't in 9 hours. So yeah, stiff back the next day. But we're playing Shen this game, and this game was very interesting from memory. And again, I don't remember too much about it because we played so many games on that day. All I remember, this game was quite stressful. So it was quite stressful, and it might have been one of these games that I started doing the commentary and then I stopped halfway through. I will say, of me doing today's recording session, I actually do mention that a little bit in an upcoming episode that I think I'm playing Yorick on. I do mention that kind of what's been happening recently is either the losses have just been very bad, or the games themselves have been very demoralizing. And when the games are demoralizing, I myself kind of just give up the commentary, which is bad. I know I shouldn't, but that's why sometimes you just don't get uploads. And also, just to point out, that if you look at my match history, a lot of people will go, oh, there was a Fiora, because I know some people do this, they're expecting it, they look at the match history, go, oh, I'm looking forward to that game coming up on the YouTube channel, etc., and sometimes they don't. I won a game on Fiora before this, it may have been a game or two before. It was a victory, and I'm not uploading it. So again, sometimes we don't upload wins, because sometimes even wins are pointless, if I'm honest. It was just a pointless win, you learnt nothing from it. Anyway, level 2, Lee Sin gank coming in. He flashes the Tryndamere instantly. I'm going to flash, but unfortunately the Tryndamere E came up in time. I was just hoping that I could have got the auto attack and then maybe killed the Tryndamere. But honestly, it was a mistake. The flash was just straight up a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But if you notice also, the enemy team is not split damage. It's all AD. I think that will be, you know, keep that in mind. It's important for later. But, you know, Shen as a champion. I've been playing a little bit more of him. Because in all honesty, it's uncanny how often I'm having to blind pick nowadays, literally all the time. And I don't think Shen is a terabad blind pick. He can always be useful, which is what I like. Anyway, baiting up the Tryndamere, get a nice taunt towards the Lee Sin. He lands his Q, and yeah, just a very clean first blood. Baiting that Tryndamere really easily, and also getting the taunt in the right direction to bring him into the Q range of Lee Sin. So that was really nice. He is going to teleport straight away. You know, back into the lane, get our assist, you know, we're on 800 odd gold, and there you go. You saw, if pressing tab there, Tryndamere buying cloth armor first, and I was right now trying to wrap my brain about why is he building cloth armor first. You know, is he expecting Lee Sin to come a lot? I don't know. You can see he's already all typing. Bronze 5 pathing, so he was like, why is the Lee Sin top lane? You know, I do that sometimes, like, why was the jungler there? It makes no sense. You know, when you're against a Tryndamere who's playing over aggressive, it makes sense to kind of stay with him and kill him early, because there's a pattern of him being too aggressive. Yeah, cloth armor first starting with Tryndamere, I was like, is he scared that the Lee Sin's just going to camp him, or is he doing a weird build? And in the back of my mind, I did remember there is that build out there, and I'm not entirely sure. I don't think this Tryndamere does that build. I don't remember. But there is the Tryndamere ZZ'ROT build. that all a Tryndamere sometimes cares about, while I block some of his autos, is legitimately going for towers. That's all they do. They don't focus on damage, they just focus on killing towers, the end. And I will say, Shen isn't terrible against that playstyle, because as you just saw, hey, he's going for damage on tower, taunt. Like a Tryndamere, he can survive under tower fairly effectively with ultimate, but he's not going to just sit there while getting autoed like straight after a taunt. They're going to want to get out of the tower. This, by the way, I don't know if memory serves correct, was this the time that I stopped doing the commentary? Because, you know, sometimes stopping the commentary isn't out of like an annoying reason. Sometimes legitimately, it's like, right, I need to concentrate on winning this game while we're having a good trade with the Tryndamere. Sometimes it's legitimately, I just got subbed on Twitch and I'm not even streaming. Okay, thanks very much, whoever that was. Sometimes legitimately it is, I need to concentrate in this game. I am not commentating anymore, and if it's an okay game to do, I'll do one of these, a post-game commentary. Whether it be a win or loss, sometimes I can do these. And that sometimes is why I give up the commentary, HuzzyGames. Because, yeah, when you're playing in Diamond 1, doing a commentary is quite distracting, as I'm sure many people would. Well, a lot of you, I'm sure, would understand that. Some of you probably don't. But yeah, it's very distracting, especially when you're against your lane opponent that isn't doing a commentary. You know, they're just playing the game and tryharding, and you're there trying to explain to thousands of people why you're doing certain things. It's not the best and most effective way to climb. You know, in this game, we were 40 whatever LP in Diamond 1, so, you know, we're approaching mid Diamond 1. And these players are pretty good who are against me, so you gotta sometimes try hard quite a bit. So first item, I decided I'm going to go for a Bramble, because I think it's just quite effective against Tryndamere. You know, his healing is part of the champion, his sustain is just really annoying, and while he's fighting you, you know, you're training with him, and if he pops that Q, gets 200, 250 health back, it's like, ugh. At least the Bramble would give the grievous wounds to then make him heal less. So you can see a slight jungle discrepancy is emerging. The Hecarim is level 6 already with 50 over farm. The Lee Sin is not even 30 farm yet in level 5. So there is definitely a jungle difference happening, but that, in all honesty, I think is just Hecarim. Hecarim, he's like Rengar for me, like legitimately a crazy strong pick for solo queue. So yeah. If you also just saw while I'm pressing tab, obviously no hands, I'm not playing right now, so I can't, you know, direct the tab. He's got the, whatever cloak it's called for the ZZ'ROT portal, this Tryndamere. So I was like, he must be building ZZ'ROT portal first. That's the build. You can see he also still goes aggressive. So basically a tank Tryndamere build still can go aggressive at basically any time that they want. And again, the reason that they can is because the heal, the Q heal, just has crazy sustain. And again, this game, I'm 99% sure we would have had to blind pick, so it's not like I picked Shen into Tryndamere. It's an okay pick. Shen can deal with the Tryndamere fairly effectively while Pyke gets hooked. But yeah, it's an okay pick, but it's annoying. I go for a teleport play. I go for a taunt play on the Lucian. Kai'Sa didn't follow it up exactly when I wanted her to. Maybe she didn't expect it, but we're going to continue going. We are a little bit leveled down here, but this is looking pretty good. Going to go for the Kai'Sa to help her out a bit. I just take the kill because I don't want her to die. Diana roaming down. She's going to pick up the kill. Pyke gets the Hecarim, and then I'm going to teleport to top lane. So that's the perfect Shen play, right? It's I missed the taunt because I misjudged where I come from the teleport. But yeah, that's what you want to do as Shen. And that's why using teleport in the early game without your ultimate it feels awful as a Shen, because then you can't teleport back to your tower. Because in that situation, if I didn't teleport straight back, he would have at least got another plate. At least. So it was a really good play. I think, by the way, Kai'Sa may have overstayed a little bit there, and she got killed by Yasuo. But yeah, overall, really nice. It should, you know, help that side of the map quite a bit. Obviously, the negative of it is you're losing pressure in top lane every time you do that. But that's just part of playing Shen. So the moment that he pops Demolish, by the way, I just go for an attack on him. He's still, you know, he can just ignore me at this point because he always can pop ultimate. And that's the annoying thing with Tryndamere. And for those that I've always said, and occasionally when there's Tryndameres pop up, people go, how do you beat the champion? Generally, like playing something that can work with your team beats Tryndameres. Like, he's a very lone wolf, isolated type champion, split pushing. That's what a Tryndamere does. So it's just not dying in a 1v1 to him is very important. And then trying to be a bigger impact around the map. The likelihood that you're going to out-farm a Tryndamere and all that is near to none. You know, my farm is below Tryndamere at this point by quite a bit already because I've had to leave the lane already once. You're not gonna, like, his mindset this game, and again, it's most Trindamere is stay top lane, farm, push, towers. That's Trind. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the champion. Hecarim ganking bot lane gets himself a double kill. There was a little bit of a pattern of my bot lane overstaying this game. Weirdly, you know, Kai'Sa just did that twice in a row. Her 2 deaths just now, overstaying both times. He is going to go back at this stage, so I'm just going to push it in. I don't think he's got teleport up at the moment, so try to push it in as quick as you can. Oh, he does have teleport, never mind. I really want that cannon because, you know, Huzzy cannon, so I do greed for this, by the way, and I don't even get the cannon. Which I don't know why I did. Again, I've said it before, sometimes when you're watching yourself back, it's some of the best learning experience you can get. If you also notice Trindamere's build is bizarre. I don't know what that build is. He is running... He's got the Raptor Cloak. So we've got identical items at this point. Raptor Cloak, and then he's got Bramble against a Shen. So I don't really know what that's about. Personally, I've never seen this Tryndamere build before. I've seen, you know, I've seen the one that is rushing ZZ'ROT portal and they're just caring about the towers. But I've not seen that. I've not seen a Thornmail rush Tryndamere myself. Maybe some people have, but yeah. So you see that Lee Sin is saying waste of time, I think. You know, should you go top lane to kill the Tryndamere? So we don't get the flash. We also miss the Lee Sin Q. So again, people are saying waste of time. I miss my taunt. And in all honesty, was that a waste of time? Yes, for now. But only because we've missed stuff. We are going to continue the fight. And if you're wondering right now, why am I continuing? I want Pyke to ult. You can see in the bottom right, Pyke has ultimate. I'm just expecting Pyke to just jump out the bush and instantly just go, boom, he's dead. Tryndamere may not have the reaction time to do anything about that. Instead, he doesn't have the reaction time to press ultimate for some reason. So we managed to kill him eventually, but for that, my Diana's dead. I don't know where she died, though. Maybe in mid lane, maybe in bot lane. And also, Kai'Sa died in bot lane because Hecarim went bot. I don't know why, by the way, the Pyke didn't ultimate the Tryndamere, because then we would have shared the gold equally, but he just auto-attacks him. Again, it's cool, because we get the kill, and Tryndamere doesn't press ultimate. And you can kind of tell this Tryndamere is... Again, some people will say he's not toxic. I'm not going to say he's toxic, but, you know, he's the classic all-typer guy that he's getting, you know, a couple ganks, he's all-typing really quickly. It's that type of player. So if you can get under that player's skin, kill them a couple times, those are the type of players that are going to struggle quite a bit. But we are going to get some tower plate. So even though we're down like 40 farm or whatever to the Tryndamere at this point, we're honestly not that far away from gold. You know, we teleported bot lane. We got a kill down there. We got 3 assists. We got some plates. So it's not really, it's not that bad. You can also see Tryndamere's build, not rushing or not getting berserkers. He's getting, you know, ninja tabby. Again, you may be like, why am I not looking for my teleport at this point? If I teleport now with my ultimate, Tryndamere gets further ahead of me. Again, it's something that I can't really sacrifice at this point in the game, because then Tryndamere could arguably take over the lane. I don't really want him to. Like, right now, it's, you know, the farm, it's annoying, and people go, damn, there's a big difference. But we can hold him. We can hold him fairly easily at this point, and that's what we got to aim for. It's just holding him. Again, where we want the minion wave to crash, we want to do our best to not let the minion wave get to the tower, because then Tryndamere can constantly get the demolish hits. We want to hold it just out where we are currently, because then Tryndamere has to overcommit for the tower, and then probably tank a few shots here and there. That's what we want to try and do. Huzzy cannon again. So you can see for some reason, he's tanking tower shots. He's really trying to get that demolish hit. That's what he wants. Tower plating will fall, and we're trying our best, because you can see the tower health right now. It's really close to one more tower plate. I'm trying to deny that as much as I can, because I don't want him to get the extra one, especially of how close the towers are from falling. Missing that taunt's not good. But again, we're doing some decent damage returns here and there. He's also, I think he is now going to get it. Yeah, he does end up getting the tower plate. Legit, I'm guessing he got it just before it managed to come back. I think there's a tower dive happening in bot lane, by the way. I don't really know why. Because again, remember, we're against a team comp that is 1 damage type. They're all AD. So in all honesty, there's no panic. There should be no panic of getting really ahead early, because you just build armor and then their actual damage goes down. Like, legitimately, their damage that they can do is less. But my team, it did feel that my team was a little bit panicked about getting an early lead. So right now, I will say I am risking staying at this health. The reason why I'm staying is because I'm less than 100 gold away from buying ZZ'ROT Portal, and yes, I am actually rushing ZZ'ROT Portal. This video title could be ZZ'ROT Portal Rush Shen. Like, very well could be. Right, he's tanking tower. I go for the taunt on him. He's obviously going to pop his ultimate. I'm very low. Get the heal, get the slow with my Q. Lee Sin is in the area and kills him. So again, this Tryndamere, over-aggressive, fairly easy to bait. And again, we did that. For one, we wanted to stay for the ZZ'ROT Portal, but we also saw Lee Sin was coming. Again, I may not say these things always in commentary, but it's constantly looking about what's happening on the map. And when you notice a Lee Sin coming, you're like, that could be a bait. So it's always looking about what's happening around you, not directly about what you can see in your character's frame. That's very important. That's why also you shouldn't really play lock screen. The way that I've always described lock screen, you know, I'm going to use a horse racing analogy here. I'm not a massive fan of horse racing myself, but, you know, in horse racing, they put the blinders on horses so they only can see, like, straight ahead like that. It's called tunnel visioning, right? That's what playing with lock camera does to you. You only focus about what is on your screen. Playing unlocked lets you be loosey-goosey and lets you just see what other things that are happening. And also, obviously, look at the minimap too. But that's the biggest thing I'd say is don't play lock screen if you can help it. Diana going for a gauge on the Thresh. He gets caught out. Hecarim coming in. I do have my ultimate just in case. Not using ultimate yet. Lee Sin going under the tower. Don't pop ultimate yet. Holding the ultimate as much as I can, by the way. You don't want to waste it. You know, it's a terrible feeling when you're playing Shen and you go for an ultimate. It's like, oh, well, I wasted that. The bare minimum I'd say you want to do with your ultimate as Shen, it's very much the same as Nocturne or Twisted Fate, is you want to at least get an assist. Because, again, whenever you're teleporting away, you're losing gold in top lane. So I'm going to go for it now. Tryndamere can't obviously stop me. We're going to see if we can do anything here. Again, I missed my taunt, unfortunately, because I got slowed by the Tryndamere. If you notice, I got slowed by the Tryndamere just before my teleport, so then I returned really slow, or I teleported in really slow. Obviously, I got ZZ'ROT Portal, which does help me in this avenue. Again, attacking Tryndamere, it's why I don't think his build makes much sense. He wants to get towers, yet he's built a Bramble Vest, which means when I attack him, technically he's doing damage to me, so then he gets turret aggro. If he didn't have Bramble, he would be doing no damage to me, therefore the tower would just ignore him, and I'm not going to do enough damage to really stop a Tryndamere. So yeah, a little bit weird. Yasuo is top lane. Just going to, I guess, get out of there myself. I don't know why am I taking this much damage, not really sure. But yeah, the enemy team wants the tower. I'm going to try and stop it, but I don't think I can. He's tanking it with his ultimate. He's slowing me. Going to try and survive. Yasuo ultimate, and I'm dead. Tryndamere really close to being alive. Pyke is roaming to the top lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a kill. We will see. But yeah, I didn't want that to go, if I'm honest. I knew Pyke was on his way, but yeah. Enemy team doing Cloud Dragon, which is like not the best dragon, but it's still pretty good, especially that they've got a Hecarim. Pyke looking to trade with the Tryndamere. Again, he might be able to kill him if he could get him low enough to get the ultimate. Missing that Q, though, is pretty much the death sentence of not getting the kill. But yeah, it does appear that my team is doing a lane swap. Enemy team is also doing a lane swap. Obviously, the bottom tower has fallen and the top tower has fallen. So in essence, it's kind of pointless to do a lane swap unless they want to do Rift Herald, which they might do. Right, so Pyke gets hooked. He gets all in. He will die. Again, fairly sloppy play is occurring. Lee Sin going for an all-in, gets the Hecarim. But yeah, it's just kind of the best way I describe this is kind of sloppy. Is that, you know, oh, we're clearing. We saw the enemy team in this general area. Let's clear this control ward. Oh, I got hooked. Whoops. So it's kind of sloppy, but it happens. Enemy team now doing a bit of snowballing. So that's going to be that. Again, Tryndamere flashes apparently and teleports in. I'm going to just go bot lane because, again, what else can I do at this point? The bottom tower is still up. I've bought ZZ'ROT Portal, so I'm just going to go bot lane, get some farm, pop the ZZ'ROT Portal, try to get the bottom lane tower. Enemy team, you know, getting some kills here and there. I think in the grand scheme of it, if Kai'Sa goes down, she kills the Lucian. So right now, it's relatively even. It might have been a 3-for-3. If she dies here, though, she will go negative in the KD. Tryndamere goes too deep. We know he doesn't have teleport. He's probably got ultimate, though. I don't know if I look over there, but he will probably survive. But yeah, in essence, I think that was a 3-kill for 3-kill situation. So it's not terrible. I'm still in bot lane this time. Pyke not getting the kill on Tryndamere. I think he missed his ultimate. And we do kill a tower, so it's not terrible, I guess. And again, it is a little bit unique to see a Tryndamere teleporting into a team fight. Normally, you wouldn't see that, especially with this Tryndamere's build that he's gone full tank Tryndamere for some reason. Again, If Tryndamere players watching, do you think that's a good build or not? I don't personally. Go for a teleport play, get the W1, get the taunt on, kill the Hecarim with my team. And that is the good use of the teleport with the Hecarim there. That Kai'Sa was dead without that ultimate, which is good. That's the point of Shen ultimate, right? You know, sometimes you can ultimate without saving someone's life, and it's worth doing because you want to show up to the fight. But most of the time, you want to be involved in stuff. Unfortunately, once again, my team overstay. Kai'Sa, for the third time, I would say this game has overstayed, died. And Diana did get the kill. She dived the Lucian, got the kill, but then died in return. So, again, the word that we used earlier, a little bit of sloppy play happening. And again, this was a MMR-wise from earlier. This is like easily a mid-Diamond 1 game. Easily. You know, in the 9-hour stream, I don't know what episodes are being uploaded and which ones aren't. We played with a Grandmaster on the day. We played with a bunch of Masters on the day. It was a very high rating day. Thresh gets caught. He does get killed. Tryndamere now maybe getting caught himself. That was a really weird Pike Q that we managed to get him back on our side. I've got my taunt very soon. Obviously, Tryndamere will have ultimate. I go for the taunt just to try and, you know, stop him coming over. We do manage to get the other side because I'm, you know, anticipating this is going to happen. But then we do get killed by Yasuo. Yasuo's damage just went boom. He does a bunch of damage. Hecarim is obviously in the area. Hecarim ultimates. Pike in the area. Yasuo flashing over the wall. And that will probably be that situation. But again, a slight negative for us. We got 2 of them. They got 3 of us. Pike might also be dying here. Going for a Q. He gets the Q on the Yasuo. He is going to try and survive. Making his way out potentially. Hecarim go for a dive. Really weird flash by the Pike. I don't know what that flash was about. He flashed before the Hecarim E, and I'm pretty sure, like, it's been weird. Sometimes it feels you can flash a Hecarim E, and then other times you get killed even if you're far away with it. It just depends if he gets the gallop on you. So that was a weird flash. But yeah, again, really weird game moving forward in this. But again, remember, we got to keep in mind that the enemy team is full AD. They do have the momentum slightly right now. The kills are very close. You know, the Tryndamere against me, by the way, he's 0-4. He's not having a good game. He's farming really well because obviously we've had to teleport away a few times here and there. And obviously I've missed a bunch of farm. You know, let's not forget that. But yeah, he's not had a fantastic game. He's just playing tank Tryndamere. So obviously I can't kill the dude. Again, I think I just got invited to a League of Legends game. But yeah, I can't kill the dude. So we may as, you know, we're killing him a bunch. And we just try to be as useful as we can. So I'm just trying to bait him in. We get the taunt. The Pike's in the area. He lands the Q. Again, Tryndamere, I'm guessing, has ultimate still at this time. He pops his heal. Don't know if we'll continue chasing because we don't know. There's the Yasuo. Again, I can go on the Yasuo right now. Going for the taunt. Pike misses ultimate again. Tryndamere uses his ultimate. This might be okay for us here or there. Using a really, really bad Zhonya's by the Kai'Sa, unfortunately. She uses it when she didn't need to. I'm using ultimate, which was a bad ultimate, if I'm honest. You can see me in the chat going, what was that? No idea what that hourglass was. The Hecarim E'd on me because his E was running out. He didn't have the range to get onto the Kai'Sa. So that was odd. Tryndamere mispositions though and doesn't die, which then also leads to the Diana dying. So you can kind of start to see that, you know, why I kind of stopped doing the commentary on this. The quality is kind of turning to absolute peak. And, you know, you're kind of thinking, this game is probably over by now. But again, never give up. You know, when you're playing the game, if there's a condition that you in your mind can see that, oh, we can win through that condition, again, you may be annoyed, you may be frustrated, you know, never go toxic or anything like that. You might be annoyed, but never give up playing. You know, if everyone opens, then I guess it's over. But, you know, while people are still playing, keep trying. And that's, you know, what happened this game, is everybody kept playing the game, even though I'm pretty sure most of us were quite frustrated with the game itself. So my cooldown, my ultimate is obviously fairly long. My team getting the Tryndamere, nice return kill there. So there's a little something, which is cool. I think, again, I wasn't expecting to roam over because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, that's ended. I'm just going to stay top lane, get this farm that I desperately need. Obviously, I'll be buying my Thornmail myself in the next item. My team is pinging Baron. Okay, so that's what they're pinging, by the way. This is a terrible call. No way is this a good call. I'm interested, do I question this call? So yeah, there you go. I say bad idea. This is just a terrible idea. We don't do enough damage output. Enemy team is still in the general area. I'm looking to do something. I get the taunt on the Hecarim. We kill him straight away, which is nice. I'm taking the brunt of the damage on the enemy team right now, but we should just back out. You know, there's no benefit to really staying in this area. If we can get a pick on someone cool, Lee Sin looking for something flashy, doesn't manage to pick it off. So what we should be doing is staying clumped together and trying our best to just do a team fight together. I missed my taunt because I was just a bit confused where the Tryndamere was going. Lee Sin goes into the area. My W just blocked a lot of damage then, by the way. I'm again tanking everything, but we're not doing any damage while I'm tanking everything. Kai'Sa goes for a weird ultimate play. She flashes too late, gets ignited, she will go down. And I think they might end up winning the fight though, because Pyke gets a nice kill hero there. They are going to end up killing 4 of the enemy team. Tryndamere is the lone survivor, and I'm also pretty sure he doesn't have ultimate. Lee Sin's going to come after the Pyke gets the stun, and they will end up killing him. So a technical ace. I think Hecarim came up with a split second left. So that's good. Again, weird play. Definitely wasn't a Baron play. That was just a bad idea. But it ended good. So you're slowly starting to see, like, ooh, you know, when the enemy team is full AD, again, hopefully I press tab really soon. I want to see how much armor my team has. Remember, I was tanking a long time in that fight, and I'm pure armor, so I'm not quick to kill. But what was just unfortunate in that team fight, while I was tanking everything, you saw the wind wall near me, so my team couldn't damage output anything. That was unfortunate. But yeah, so armor-wise, Lee Sin is building armor. That's the only one I managed to see while I press tab there. Huzzy Cannon. I've got ultimate, so at this point, going bot lane is the right call. You can see the Diana saying Giga over, thinking, like, you know, the confidence may be back in my team. The enemy team is full AD. We just basically aced them. So the confidence in the team is quite good. But we still got to be, you know, careful. The game's quite close at this margin. And again, the thing with full AD is more viable now than it's pretty much ever been. There is plenty of armor pen and lethality options that you can go. I'm going to pop my ZZ'ROT portal just to help me push out because I'm expecting ultimate away soon. Pyke, who knows? He legitimately just went in 1v4 then. My team is then going for an engage. I save the Lee Sin, you know, just Hecarim is coming in. They go for the ultimate. I think, did the taunt land on there? I don't know if it taunt landed. Trying to stay near my Kai'Sa to try and make her survive. We pop the GA of the Tryndamere, and I'm going to, you know, she gets killed. Going to try and survive. Diana's with me. Going to try and get the Hecarim. If I get the Hecarim, that's really good. We do get the Hecarim. Getting the Hecarim right there means no Baron, pretty much. So that's nice. But again, that's my point. You know, Diana typing in the chat, oh, Giga over. Nope. Not when your Pyke literally walks into the enemy team 1v4 and dies for free. So, yeah. You can see, even me, I'm salty this game. And I put my hands up, and yes, I was. Today's stream, again, he goes for an ultimate. Again, he goes for a play on a Tryndamere who had ultimate up. He is probably going to die. But at least, again, he gets the Tryndamere flash, which I guess is good. But yeah, I was getting quite annoyed with this Pyke. And I will say, one thing that I would say might not help me in these situations, you know, Tryndamere going for base towers. They get one base tower, by the way. They're going to try and return for the Tryndamere kill. They will pick it up. But one thing I think that actually doesn't help me, oddly, is Twitch chat. Not in like a blaming them in any way. But when I'm reading Twitch chat, every time, by the way, if you look at the... Well, you can't see it in the commentary. But anytime you're watching a commentary and you see me do this and I'm looking this way, I'm basically reading Twitch chat. And when Twitch chat is reacting, going, oh my god, what's that Pyke doing? I think a lot of the time that activates like me kind of going, oh yeah, what the hell is he doing? A lot more. So the enemy team is doing Baron right now. I decide to teleport in. So the Baron is being done. I honestly say this is very questionable Baron play by the enemy team. I'm going to help my team, popping the W. Don't really do anything there. And boom, they just give us the Baron. No idea what that Baron play was. Again, we've said it for years. You guys know I've said it for years. Baron loses more games than it wins. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what that was. I am, by the way, stacking. I'm stacking some passives. Some people go like, why are you building a Thornmail and a Randuin's? Doesn't one of that one component of that, you know, stay? Yeah, one of those components is literally identical, so you won't get more from it. I think that's the reduce in attack speed or something like that. But what it does do is it reduces the crit. It reduces the crit, the Randuin's. They've got a Yasuo, Tryndamere, etc. So it's quite useful to get, even though some of the items do merge. So yeah, Baron on us now, which you wouldn't have expected. Go for a taunt on the Tryndamere because he is legitimately overextended at this point. really trying to get that kill. Pike lands his Q, which is really nice. Gonna just try and kill him. He's gonna try and run away. We get the taunt so he can't run, and there you go. So Lee Sin's doing Dragon, which is Mountain. We kill the Tryndamere because for some reason he was just completely out in the open. Hecarim then going for a hero play by himself for some reason. Pike obviously by himself again. We go for a really nice taunt there, by the way. No allies nearby, no follow-up. I don't know why. Fight continuing. Hecarim once again goes for a 1v4. So again, the Hecarim is doing what the Pike's doing. I have no idea what's going on. We now have the momentum with the Baron. I am basing. If you're wondering, Huz, why are you basing? Because I've got teleport, because I've got my ultimate. Yeah, that was my teleport. That was someone else's teleport. I've got ultimate, so I may as well go back, get full health, and then teleport when my team actually need me, because then we have a bigger front line. But yeah, overall, this is going crazy. So the game is flipped on a dime. Pike is going a bit overextended again. I throw my ultimate on him, because again, I'm just scared of him dying. And we do kill the inhibitor, and we're looking to end the game. So Baron, I'd say that Baron throw definitely won us the game, and I don't know what enemy decided, you know, to do Baron, if it was the Hecarim or whatever. Usually it's the jungler deciding to do the objective. That was just a weird call. That was the equivalent of, like, you remember earlier when I typed in chat when my team wanted to do Baron, bad call? That's the equivalent. That's what my team just wanted to do, is a Baron. But the enemy team did it. And they threw, they died, and that gave us the momentum to turn the game and win it. And then also the Hecarim going for like 1v4 plays like our Pike was doing. The Tryndamere getting caught there in the middle. It was just the enemy team got sloppy. You know, our team was playing sloppy in the early game for sure, here and there. And then the enemy team just completely threw it away. So rating-wise, just to quickly show the outro, we only gained 15 LP, sadly, but it's fine. We're on 57 LP in Diamond 1. And damage-wise, dealing actually not bad damage. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on the video, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.